Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading for September 2023. Just to let you know before we start, I am going to try and start doing weekly messages as well, shorter videos for weekly messages for each individual zodiac sign. But let's get on with this monthly video for you. The books you can see in front of you are going to be from some of the decks I'll be using today. So let's get started with the reading. So I'm just going to give the cards one more shuffle. And let's see what the energies are for the Capricorn Collective for September. So what's the main theme for you for September, or one of the themes that we need to focus on or pay attention to? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. What's your energy coming into this month? The Two of Wands. And any external energies that are influencing things, whether it's a person, situation, or just the energy itself. We have Six of Wands. Past energies. Five of Cups. Current energies. Thought something flipped them, but it didn't. The Empress, but she's in reverse. Are we going to leave her in reverse? Yeah, we will. Future, potential future energies. We have the Five of Pentacles. That is some strange energy with the Empress in reverse between the Five and the Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles, but we'll see what happens. And advice for you, Capricorn. You have the Chariot. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Wands. Okay. Let's get you some oracle cards. We're going to start off with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Okay, so oracle cards to give a bit more, to enhance the reading, give it a bit more flavour, give it a bit more depth. Let's see what comes out for you, Capricorn, for September 23. Eagle Spirit, Eagle Spirit has your back. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied because I'm looking at that 23. If you've seen any of my other videos, you will have heard me talking about how the number 23 has been haunting me for months. So anytime I see the number 23 now, I can't help but pay attention. And I've said before that I'm not really that deep into numerology or numbers. Like, I'm so used to seeing like 1111 and stuff like that now, I kind of ignore it. But that 23 has really been on me. And I'm still not 100% certain what it is. I think it's something to do with being on the right path. But yeah. Right, and then you've got 44. Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. And you know what? I haven't clarified anything yet. I haven't looked, but that Spirit has your back and reclaim your power makes sense, because with the Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles on either side of the Empress in reverse, it looks like you definitely need to reclaim your power back in some way, shape or form. So next I'm going to get an African Goddess Rising card. So what else do we need to know for Capricorn for September? Anything else to enhance the reading or add some depth? And you have Seasons. Okay, so I'm just going to shift these around a bit. As you can see, if you've seen previous videos, you'll know I've got another new setup. How do I want to do these like that? No, we'll stick to that method. Just trying to make my life a little bit more easier by having a setup where it's already set up and I literally just have to press the on switch on the camera, whereas before I had to set everything up from scratch every time, which is not in line with working smarter instead of harder, is it? So, okay, let's shift these down a little bit. And let's get into the reading. So Queen of Wands is the main focal point. Now, as I said, with that Empress in reverse and the Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles on either side of it, I would say that the Queen of Wands energy is the energy that you probably need to embody if you're going to reclaim your power. Let's have a look, actually, before I start clarifying anything, let's have a look at the messages from the Oracle decks. So we'll do this one first, the African Goddess Rising message, which is Nana Boluku seasons. So she's a goddess of seasons. It's air energy. She's the most high supreme being, primordial mother, grandmother of all of the Orishas, which are deities, and Dahomi's wise woman, herbalist and healer. It says, the guidance says, you have entered a new cycle that is very old. Allow yourself to become present. Trust in divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. There are no shortcuts here. Are you ready for a new beginning? You are in or entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time of major transformation. You are not stuck. You are holding on to old patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new pathway. Stay the course. Your time is now. And the declaration says, I am limitless. And I would say with that Two of Wands, there is your energy. It is definitely about you choosing a new path. And I still feel so far that Queen of Wands is the energy that you probably need to embody. I'm not sure if you are there quite yet, mainly because the Empress is in reverse in the current energy. So I feel that that is likely you're on the way, but not quite. So let's look at the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. I mean, do I really need to read these? There is some interesting stuff in there. The messages aren't that long. Okay, we'll read it. We'll read it anyway. It says, Eagle Spirit has your back. Think of the eagles flying high above the other birds, soaring on the wind. Eagle Spirit has appeared to ask whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if that means solitude for a short while. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is Eagle Spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that Spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest of wisdom and courage within, gifted to you by Spirit and all the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know that now you can fly effortlessly, proudly embodying Eagle Spirit in all her glory and grace, claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. And the protection message says, if you are walking awkwardly and feeling embarrassed, Eagle Spirit is here to tell you that it is only because right now you are meant to fly. Soar over the troubles that have you feeling scared and alone. See the big picture, yet retain your eagle eye for the details that help you claim your wisdom and courage. Or perhaps you are making yourself small for the sake of getting others to accept you. There's something here about being seen as well with that Six of Wands, I feel, and how others see you potentially. That's something I picked up on before I started reading this. It says, now is not the time to be vulnerable and dependent, for you have the wings to fly on your own, and you need to do that at this time. There is no need to huddle in a shelter or even to seek out a flock to support you, for Eagle Spirit says you have tremendous wisdom and courage within. Let it arise so that you might soar proudly with the angels, serving as the wind beneath your wings. From these heights, you can make the best and most powerful choices for the highest good of all. I'm starting to wonder if the choices you make, the Queen of Wands is about being seen as well. Are you making choices based on how you want others to perceive you? That's something that's coming up. I mean, the Queen of Wands kind of likes the spotlight, doesn't she? But as I say, I know Six of Wands is about victory. It can be about victory and success, but sometimes for me it's being seen, because you've got people watching someone, you've got people admiring them, they're giving them their accolades, they respect them clearly, they value them. Here, Two of Wands is making choices. Are you making decisions based on what you want, or are you making them based on how you want to be seen? Do you want to be seen a certain way? Do you want to be seen as successful, etc.? Yeah, that's what's coming up. And then because you've got Reclaim Your Power as well, that it makes me wonder that. Let's read the Panther Spirit message. It says it takes courage to face challenges, and right now Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. This to me is that it can be about a card of courage as well, because obviously somebody's done something where they probably had courage to do whatever it is they've done that they're getting so much attention for, hopefully. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Yeah, do you need to be more authentic maybe? Act as you have always dreamed you might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act toward reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this to be bold. No, your soul wants this, be bold. Are you feeling shaky because you have made a bold move and have not yet seen confirmation that everything is going to work out? Or is fear holding you back? Are you afraid to act until all risk of failure has been removed? The moment when there is no risk whatsoever will never come. So follow the urging of your Panther Spirit within and look your fear in the eye. Have you ever heard the famous line, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself? Stare down your fear and it will retreat and make way for your courage to fill you head to toe. Perhaps you are afraid you can't trust the power that is rising in you, and you fear the qualities you will find within when you look deeply at why you resist the challenge before you. Every part of you, no matter how dark it may seem, has a light quality, so be bold and face it. Own the light and make peace with your shadow. Spirit trusts you, so be brave and trust yourself. So there could be something here. I mean, I still think there's something about being concerned about others, how others see you, but maybe is it that you need to put yourself more into the spotlight? Again, Queen of Wands can be about spotlight. Six of Wands is being seen, respected. So yeah. Let me just quickly look at the African Goddess Rising message again. I'm not going to read it again, but I've literally forgotten a lot of what it says. It just talks about a new beginning, a new transition, holding on to old patterns. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Hermit shows up in this somewhere. But we'll see. Let's begin to clarify the cards then. So first of all, the main theme is that Queen of Wands. I mean, she can be about desire as well, about getting what she wants, attracting what she wants, supporting others. Clarify the Queen of Wands, please. That was very fast. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Nine of Wands. And with this new setup, I'm still deciding how, well, this is the second time I've used it to record a video, so I'm just seeing how things look here. I might, let me bring things down a little bit actually, because they seem quite far away, don't they? I know I'm always fussing with the setup, but I don't know, I'm just particular about it. I think that's okay, isn't it? So get up a little bit more. I don't have I've not been diagnosed with OCD, but yeah, there are some tendencies there. So Nine of Wands and the High Priestess for the Queen of Wands. Let's get another one. And now we have the Five of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So what came out first? The High Priestess, Nine of Wands, Five of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. And I'm just going to put those there like that so we can look at them. And that's for the Queen of Wands, isn't it? I'd say first off, there's something here about trusting yourself more. In terms of what you desire, trust your intuition. If you've ever felt like what you desire is wrong, or that it's too hard to get, too hard to achieve, or you've tried it in the past and it didn't work, or with that Seven of Pentacles you don't know how to do it, then just trust your intuition. I know that's quite an annoying interpretation whenever anyone says trust your intuition, because the whole point of watching a tarot reading is to help you, to guide you to make decisions, isn't it? So trust your intuition isn't the best advice, but it could be with that Queen of Wands that this is what's needed, or this is what you're stepping into now, that you need to let go of any past disappointments. Try not to focus on how hard something will be to achieve. Know that you have the resilience to achieve it, to do it, to get what you desire. And you reap what you sow. That's the Seven of Pentacles interpretation. You reap what you sow. So don't focus on the negative, just focus on what it is you desire, trusting your intuition to guide you on how to get it as well. Okay. I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to put those there, the clarifiers under, and I'm going to put her on top. I don't know if that works, but we'll see. So that's what the theme is, the main focus, I think, is stepping into that Queen of Wands energy, where she would be quite decisive. She wants what she wants and she goes for what she wants. And she's not afraid to put herself in the spotlight and do whatever it is to take it. To get it. Take it. That sounds a bit ominous, doesn't it? Maybe there is something that you need to take, where you've been too humble about something and you just need to go for it. Okay. So Two of Wands, that's your energy specifically. So you're making decisions, making choices, choosing a path. Maybe you know you need to choose a new path. It could be about travel as well. Anything for the Two of Wands. You have the Magician. And a bunch of other shit as well. Right, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune is under here, so we'll put them, I'm going to put that up right. Strength. I mean, this is definitely about having the courage and confidence to change things already. Magician can be about confidence, and knowing that you have all the tools and the skills and the knowledge to get what you want. Wheel of Fortune is change. There can be an element here, or a matter of where fate, destiny, karma, whatever you want to call it, is pushing you to make a decision. Maybe you have no choice. You have no choice to make a decision. It's there. You've just got to do it. But believe in yourself with it. Have the confidence and courage to know that you can make a choice that is beneficial to you. Page of Wands is where you may need to investigate. It may be that you need to investigate in terms of making a choice, or that you have a new truth and you need to express that new truth by taking action. Okay, that's your energy. I hope that makes enough sense, that you get what I've just said. So having the confidence and courage to change things, and again, either investigation, or having a new truth and needing to express it by taking action, or using that truth to help you to take action. So I'll put that there. I don't know if that works, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Six of Wands is an external energy. So I feel like this is how people perceive you so far. But let's see what else comes up with that. The King of Wands. And he appears to be watching the Queen of Wands. I don't know why I'm putting it there. Anything else? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is this could potentially be someone that wants to work with you. That may be someone who sees your talent. Maybe you don't see your own talent, but someone else does. Because Six of Wands, if it's how other people view you, they view you in a good light, don't they? So maybe you don't have enough confidence in your own abilities, skills. Maybe you don't feel valued and respected, but clearly there's at least one person. I mean, I'd say there's more with the Six of Wands than one person. But with the King of Wands, there's at least one person who's in a position of power as well, that values you and maybe wants to work with you. It could be relating to a job, actually. You could be going for a new job, and this could be someone that wants to hire you, sees your talents. You could be headhunted. Anything else? And I would say as it's the King of Wands, if they feel you're good enough, you're going to know about it. They're not going to keep it to themselves. 9 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got work here. It could be about work. It could be romantic. I mean, we can't rule it out because it's a collective general reading. It depends on how, it's not me telling you everything that's going on in your life. It's how it's the energy, how the energy applies to your life. So it could potentially be a romantic partner that wants to get together with you. Maybe this is one of many admirers that you have, and this one in particular, maybe they stand out to you, or maybe they're the best match for you because it's King and Queen of Wands, and they want to bring things together with you. They want to collaborate with you. They feel that you you'd bring them happiness, and they're willing to put the effort in to be with you, to make things work with you. But you have a choice here. You have a choice to make. You're able to do it. You need the confidence and the courage, and you just need to speak your mind. Okay, I'm going to put that back. I think that's, yeah, I definitely feel like that's other people, whether it's one or more, probably more, but there's one in particular. And if it's work, it could be different employers looking at you as well. See, if you've been applying for jobs, it could be different employers or potential employers, or if you freelance, people that want to hire you, they see your talent and ability, but it looks like you don't necessarily have, you may be lacking a bit of courage in yourself, or you may not be fully expressing yourself. So it could still be that energy of doing things, making choices and doing things based on how other people perceive you, where that might be more important than you being yourself and being true to yourself. Okay. Let's look at the 5 of Cups. This is past energy, past disappointments here. And I would say with the 5 of Pentacles there, that's a projection. I really feel like there's a lack of confidence here. If you've been hurt in the past, yes, it's not surprising that you may feel your confidence may have been knocked a little bit, and you may feel like in the future things, sorry, you can hear my phone buzzing in the background. You may feel like things aren't going to work out. Let's clarify that 5 of Cups. Yeah, past struggles, past disappointment, past challenges. I'm getting that. I mean, it is 5 of Wands can be competitive. It's that competitive energy. If this is to do with work and getting a new job or something, it could be where you've applied for jobs in the past and you haven't been successful so far. That's competition is there. Knight of Pentacles. I'd say you were pretty dedicated in the past, whatever you were up to. The Tower. Okay, that would be if it's work related, that would be maybe where you saw that whatever you were doing, however you were applying for jobs, or maybe the type of jobs you were applying for, something wasn't working and it just fell apart. It could even be to do with a promotion, actually, competing for a promotion, being a dedicated worker, and then who knows, you could have lost your job, much less not been promoted, but something fell apart and there's a need to do something differently now. There's a need to start from scratch, basically. To rebuild, yeah. King of Pentacles, a need to rebuild yourself. Okay. I know it's completely irrelevant, but I actually like putting the cards like that more than like that. It just feels too clinical like that. I know this is a bit of a mess here, but I don't know. I prefer the way this feels. Yeah, I'm not going to change these now, but yeah. I'd say wanting to rebuild yourself. Maybe the King of Pentacles is what you aspire to, but sort of feeling restricted because of the disappointments that you may have experienced. And I'm only giving the work example because that's the easiest one that I can come up with. It's hard to think of other possibilities, but obviously it's your life, your situation. You will know how it applies. But as I say, what I can see here is disappointment, competition, dedication. Things fell apart, had to be started from scratch, and you've needed to rebuild yourself, but felt restricted in some way. So I can definitely see the energy. I just don't know your specific circumstances. And the Queen of Wands is confident as well, isn't she? So that's why you would need to step up into that energy of being confident and putting yourself back into the spotlight. It could even be dating. I know I've given that example before about dating where you've had competition. Could be a relationship where you've tried to build a relationship with someone. You've been dedicated, they've been challenging, or they've been seeing other people potentially, and now it's a case of that fell apart and trying to rebuild your own stability back up. But the disappointment holds you back sometimes, doesn't it? Let's look at that Empress. This is quite an ambiguous reading. Like, the energy is not ambiguous, it's just the circumstances. But then, that, as I say, that's for you to apply to how relevant it is in your own life to the specific situation, and then the energy matches the situation if it resonates. It may not, can't resonate with everyone, but we'll see. Right, the Empress in reverse. So that would be where maybe you're trying to get back to you're trying to get back to a point of being abundant, but not quite there. Let's get one more for that. Two of Wands, that's making choices again. How do I do it? And we'll get one more. So we have, okay, support. Probably support and advice, I would say. So, as I say, the Empress is in reverse. So I would say that's either wanting to get back into a state of abundance or putting the effort in, but it's just not quite there yet. The Three of Wands can be about your ships coming in. So clearly you've probably put intentions out already or taken some kind of action on a particular opportunity. It may not have come back in, or some kind of opportunity may have come in, and now you have to decide which way you want to go. You've got the King of Swords here, so that could represent you using your logic or needing to use your logic. Is looking at the decision to make the decision. And it may be that you either need support to make the decision, or in terms of what you are choosing to do, you're deciding who you want to work with or who you want to get the support from. Who'll be best to work with on it. But the support it's not like the Three of Pentacles. I think there's Three of Pentacles here actually somewhere. Yeah, it's up here. That's the people that I said were watching you. I mean, this could potentially be someone. It could be that same King of Wands energy actually. That can advise and support you. Because you had King of Wands, Three of Pentacles there, King of Swords, Three of Cups there. That's all of the elements, isn't it? Fire, Pentacles, One. So if there is someone who can support you, it may be more than one person actually, but there's all of the elements are there to help you achieve whatever it is, or do whatever it is you want to do to make the decision that you need to make. Okay, we'll move on to that Five of Pentacles. As I say, with that Five of Pentacles there, it feels like more of a projection, that because of past disappointment and maybe feeling not 100% confident in what you're doing, there's a fear that you'll be left out in the cold and it won't work out. I'm sorry for all the buzzing. My phone is just on fire at the minute. I don't know why nobody ever calls me, but or messages me unless it's work, but... Okay. Let's clarify that Five of Pentacles. You could be worried, if it is a work or business situation, you could be worried about financial ramifications. Whichever choice you make, it could impact you financially. It might not just be work, it could be anything else that might impact you financially as well. There's no Four of Wands here. If there was a Four of Wands here, I would suggest that one of the possibilities here is competing to buy a house. But yeah, let's look at that Five of Pentacles. I feel like one just flew down, but it didn't. No. So we've got the Eight of Wands, and we have the Queen of Wands again. Oh, we've got a lot of fire here in the future. And the Page of Wands. Oh, the Four of Wands is at the bottom after I just said there's no Four of Wands. Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. So in the future, obviously I said it looks like a projection of being left out in the cold. I think you need to... Eight of Wands is communication. Queen of Wands, again, it's that spotlight. It's getting what you want. The Page of Wands is the explorer. Don't be afraid to go for it. Go for whatever you want. Spirit, it says here, Spirit has your back. Reclaim your power. Don't let worry of failure hold you back. Go for it. There's definitely no guarantees in life, but communicate whatever you need to communicate. Make whatever moves you need to make with the Eight of Wands. Show up with the Queen of Wands. Put yourself in the picture. And then, as I say, with the Page of Wands, that's exploration, ready for a new journey, new path, whatever it is you're trying to do. Let's get one more. Four of Cups. I'll get one more after that. Again, that looks more like a projection of possible disappointment and feeling like you might not get what you want and having to start the healing process all over again. Because I assumed if you've been through shit in the past and you're ready to make a new choice now, there's probably been some element of healing there. But there's definitely a concern about disappointment. You don't want a failure, fear of failure. Is there a fear of failure here? You tell me. Because that's kind of what it feels like. Feels like there's a fear of failure. Let's clarify that Chariot as your advice. So that's about movement, alignment again, as I keep saying. For me, the Chariot nowadays is all about alignment. It's not the only meaning, but coordinating everything to make a move, basically. So the Empress, this is what you want. You want to get that Empress that was under here in reverse and turn her upright. Have the confidence to know that you're abundant, that you can attract what you need, that you can create what you need. You need to get into that. And the Queen of Wands was there again as well, if you're not already in that energy. So Empress, we have Six of Pentacles and the Moon. I would say don't be afraid to give. Don't be afraid to put the effort in and to give. And sometimes it can be about investment kind of where you, what's the word? Is it you have to, oh God, I can't remember what the saying is now. Speculate to accumulate or something like that, where it's basically you have to invest something to get a return on it. And again, there's no guarantee that you'll get a return on your investment, but you have to still be open. Okay, let's get another one. That's fear. The Moon is fear. Okay, I was just going to say, if this is about love, but and then this comes out, we've got Ace of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ten of Swords. If this is relationship related, again, it's this thing about not... Stop worrying about failure. Don't be afraid to move forward, make moves, and put yourself out there. Again, no guarantees, but you don't know unless you try. And you have to give. You have to put in the effort. Share whatever it is you have to give. I mean, don't let people... If it's been a situation in the past where people took from you, gave and people took from you constantly, don't be afraid to give again. Just be more discerning and make sure that it's a balanced exchange with whatever you're giving. I'm just trying to look to see if there's anything else I can pick up from that, but I think I've said enough. I can't really think of anything else. Yeah, so let's look at some more oracle cards and see if there's any advice. I hope this makes sense. So we'll get an Angels and Ancestors card for you. As I say, I'm picking up the energy. I don't know the specific situation in your life. You apply the reading and the energy of the reading if it does resonate to you, however it's relevant, and use the advice if you find it helpful. Let's get some more advice from angels and ancestors. And I'm sorry if you can hear a knocking on the mic because I've got my mic at a funny angle, so I'm kind of bashing it with my arm a little bit. We have, oh, I knew that was it was on the bottom of the deck. As soon as I picked the deck up, this was on the bottom of the deck. And I thought that's going to come out again. That is Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. And I will read the message that comes with it. So there is a potential that for some of you it is about love. Some it could be about relationships and past disappointments and putting yourself back out there. For some of you it could be to do with work and pursuing a new path, trying to get work. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I can think of that could be. Could even be as simple as, say if you want to be part of a community, whatever capacity that is, maybe it could be activism, or I don't know, that's just one example. Maybe you've tried to be a part of a community in whatever sense that means to you before, and you've just felt disappointed from it, but it looks like there are people here who see you and value you, but it just looks like your own confidence is what's getting in the way. And just be careful of sort of people pleasing and trying to present a certain image rather than being yourself. Let's get one more of these. Traveller, move in a new direction. That is absolutely what you are doing. So you're definitely moving in a new direction by the looks of it. Let's get a message from postcard as well. Do I want to read these? Yeah, I think I will read these messages. They're not excessively long, so I want to put them there. Yeah, we'll stick them there. So Heart Guardian. Welcome with open arms, opportunities to give and receive love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. Spirit has your back, doesn't he? So there you go. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. You are love, lovable and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own, which you've got quite a few cards to do with support here. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. So accept help. There's help around you. Or there can be. Right, Traveller. Welcome any opportunities to travel either to the outer world or to your inner worlds. The Traveller card, and I think I did say this Two of Wands could be about travel as well, didn't I? The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way, and ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process because not only, I'm sorry, I've just realised I'm blocking everything with the book. I might as well hold the book like that. Where am I? It's an exciting process because not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening and understand even more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. With the tower there could potentially be something about awakening, but it looks more like something just fell apart. Anyway, learn more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. Often such journeys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone, and your angels and ancestors are there for you. Again, Spirit has your back. The road you are on may be the road less travelled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering inner distance within, and you will be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. You are also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. Again, that support. If you move in a direction, you will get the support that you deserve and the support that you need. But you've got to have the confidence. There's something about it, feels like there's just like others see you better than you see yourself. That's the vibe I'm getting from that. Let's get a final oracle card from the postcards from Spirit. This is quite a big deck as well, so it's, there we go. I was going to say it's difficult to shuffle, but there we go. So you have, I don't know if you can see that clearly because I know the light's reflecting on it. Like that. Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life, pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step toward the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really Spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. And I think, did I say go for it at the beginning, or was that a different reading? No. Take positive action toward your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda. It will all be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so, so much. And I think that does tie everything together. So yeah, feel free to leave your comments if you feel it resonated or if there's anything you want to share. Again, as I say, I'm going to try and do weekly messages for each individual zodiac sign now. The weeklies will be shorter than the monthlies. But thank you for watching and take care.